Hi, Sarina and friends. It's Fairy Grandmother. Today I'm going to be reading my first Little House books, Summertime in the Big Woods, adapted from the Little House books by Ingalls Wilder. And if you like this story, you'll like all the Laura Ingalls books. Once upon a time, a little girl named Laura lived in the big woods of Wisconsin in a little house made of logs. She lived in the little house with her pa, her ma, her big sister Mary, her little sister Carrie, and their good old bulldog Jack. It was summertime in the big woods, and the whole family was very busy. Pa worked hard all day long in the fields. Laura and Mary helped Ma weed the garden. They helped her feed the calves and the hens, and they helped her gather eggs. Summer was also the time for visitors. When company came to visit, Ma would do some extra cooking and cleaning, and there would be new children for Laura and Mary to play with. Sometimes Ma let Laura and Mary go visiting by themselves. They would walk across the road and up the hill to visit Mrs. Peterson. Mrs. Peterson's house was always very neat because she had no little girls to muss it up. She always gave Laura and Mary a cookie when they left, and they nibbled the cookies very slowly while they walked home. Do you know why? Because they didn't have sugar very much. So they didn't have sugary treats very often. Laura nibbled away exactly half of her cookie, and Mary nibbled away exactly half of her cookie, and they saved the other halves to give to baby Carrie when they got home. When the summer grass was tall and thick in the woods, and the cows were giving plenty of milk, that was the time for Ma to make cheese. Laura and Mary were always there when Ma made the cheese, helping all they could. They loved to eat bits of cheese curd. It squeaked in their teeth. That's kind of like cottage cheese. One day, Pa came home at noon with a surprise. He found a bee tree. The wagon was filled with buckets and pails, all heaping full of dripping golden honeycomb. For dinner, they all had as much of the delicious honeycomb as they could eat, and Pa told them about the bee tree. He told them the whole tree was hollow and filled from top to bottom with honey. Laura felt sorry for the bees, but Pa told her there were lots of honey left for them. After dinner, Ma washed the dishes and Laura and Mary helped. It's nice to help your mom. The dishes were little cheerful sounds as Laura and Mary wiped them. The windows were wide open to the warm summer night. Soon Laura and Mary were tucked in their beds, listening to Pa whistling softly to himself. It had been another happy summer day in the little house in the big woods. The end. A Fairy Grandmother production.